All right. Okay. Okay, so while you're doing this question, there's no real simple way of doing it. There's just a lot of work that's involved with it, and you just have to keep going through. The first thing you may want to do is distribute through the brackets the 4. So the 4, I'm out of focus here. There we go. The 4, I would just distribute through the first set of brackets. So that's going to give me 20y plus 12. So then the next thing that I would do with this question is I would FOIL the first two and find out what my product is. So by foiling the first two, I've got, let's make a big square bracket here. 20y times 2y, which is 40y squared. 20y times negative 3, which is negative 60y. Inside would be 24y. And then 12 times minus 3 is minus 36. So that would be that. And then I have that times 3y plus 1. Now, this is your own personal preference at this point. You could multiply 3y through the brackets and multiply the 1 through the brackets. Personally, I like stacking these better. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify this right here. Okay, so I'm going to get 40y squared minus 60, add 24 is minus 36y. Subtract 36. Okay, and then I'm going to multiply it by 3y plus 1. All right, now you can use the distributive property. You could go 3y times this and then 1 times all that, but I like the stacking. To me, it just puts it all in lines for me. So I got 30y times 40y squared, which is 120y cubed. 3y times minus 36y is minus 108y squared minus 108y. Okay, so I take 3y, I times it by 40y squared, 3y times minus 36y, and 3y times 36. Now I have to multiply everything by 1. So I get 40y squared minus 36y minus 36. And my last step in the whole process is just to add my like terms. So I've got 120y cubed I've got minus 68y squared minus 144y subtract 36. And that would be my solution. All right. So there's no easy way to do this question. It's just going through and doing all the work for that question. Okay. I'll just leave that up there for a second. I'll write the next one down. Okay, so order of operations says that we need to do the multiplication first. So again, I've got a binomial times a binomial. The easiest thing to do is to FOIL it. So I have 3a, add 9, subtract. I'm going to put this into big brackets here. I have to remember to distribute that negative through the brackets. So we've got to make sure that we're doing that correctly. So 2a times 4a is 8a squared. 2a times negative 7 is minus 14a. Minus 5 times 4 is minus 20a. And then add 35 plus 6a, add 3. All right. 3a plus 9. I'm going to distribute this negative through the brackets. Now I'm going to do 2 steps at once here. So you're going to have to follow. So negative 8a squared. When I combine these, that's minus 34a, but I have to times it by the negative 1, so I get plus 34a. So this is a big one right here. Pay attention to that. And then I've got minus 35, add 6a, add 3. And at this point now, I'm going to collect all my like terms. So I'm going to go minus 8a squared. Okay. 6a, 34a make 40a, 40a and 3a make 43a. 9 subtract 35 is minus 26. Add 3 would be minus 23. And there's my solution. Okay. So I'm going to do one more so that you have a couple to work on there then. I'll do that last one with the star. All right. Okay, so again, first thing you may want to do is multiply that through the brackets. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to distribute. I'm going to distribute first this through this bracket. And I'm going to distribute the negative through the second bracket here, which is minus 5t plus s, like that. Okay? Then again, it's just simply foiling at this point. So I've got 16t squared minus 24st plus 20st minus 30s squared minus 5t plus s. All right. So the catch in this is, number one, you always write variables in alphabetical order. So that's why I write it as 24st. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. T times s is just st. 10s times 2t is 20st minus 30s squared minus 5t add s. Now I'll collect my like terms. 16t squared minus 4 st minus 30s squared. So that is all of this FOILed, and then I have minus 5t plus s. That's the final answer. I can't combine any more than what I've done right here. This has to stay as is. All right. So that leaves you with C, D, and E to do on that question there. Okay, so just let me know if that helps. Give me a thumbs up on there just to tell me that that's helping and that you think you can do, you could try C, D, E on its own. All right. I'm going to leave that with you for a second. You try the other 3 there. And then just send me an email if you need help with another question. Okay? Excuse me.